Let's go. Lose control. 3, 2, 1. Drop it.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Good morning. I'm your host, Dio Da Silva. Welcome back to Two Guys, One Mic, the podcast where we break down pop culture, history, myths, and everything in between. Just vibes. I'm your host, Dio Da Silva, and today we're diving into a topic that blends music, mystery, and a little bit of madness. The 27 Club. Yeah, that thing, where a bunch of insanely talented artists all died at the same age. Weird, right? Probably heard of it. Maybe even brushed it off like, Let's be real. The list of names is wild enough to make you pause. So let's get into it. We'll talk about who's in the club, the weird patterns, and the wild conspiracy theories. And of course, I'll give you my unlicensed take on the whole thing. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's get into it. Who's in the 27 Club? Let's start with a roll call. This isn't some VIP list you want to be on, but it's stacked with legends. Jimi Hendrix, guitar god, changed the sound of rock, died in 1970 after taking sleeping pills. Janis Joplin, raw emotional voice that cut through everything, died of the heroin overdose in 1970. Jim Morrison, the frontman of The Doors, the poet, found dead in the bathtub in Paris in 1971. Kurt Cobain, rock icon. He took his own life in 1994. Amy Winehouse, jazz R&B blend with the unforgettable voice, alcohol poisoning 2011. And it doesn't stop there. There's a long list of lesser-known artists, actors, even painters and poets who all checked out at the same age. So is it a fluke? Or is it something more sinister? Here's where it starts to get interesting. These weren't just any celebrities. These were gods. Each of them explored into fame, reshaped their corner of the world, and then just poof, vanished. 27 is a weird age. You're not young, you're not old, you're not young enough to be dumb and wild with no, money, but you're not old enough to be settled in either. Add fame, money addiction, mental health struggles, and zero privacy? That's a recipe for disaster. Psychologists talk about something called the quarter-life crisis, and astrologers, they love bringing up the Saturn Return. That event that happens every 27 to 30 years and supposedly flips your life upside down, whether you believe it or not. Something about that time hits hard for a lot of people, not just celebrities. Alright, buckle up, let's get into this rabbit hole. Number 1, the Illuminati theory. Some people believe the 27 Club is the result of a secret society that these artists made a deal for fame. And when they become too powerful, problematic, or didn't play by the rules, they were silenced. Number 2, industry sacrifice theory. Similar vibe, but more grounded. This theory says that the music industry uses and abuses its talent. When an artist becomes too expensive, too risky, or stops producing, they're let go. Permanently. Number 3, the Faustian bargain. This one's more mythical, the idea that these artists sold their soul for talent, and the bill comes due at 27. Number 4, numerology and Saturn's return. 2 plus 7 equals 9, which in numerology is about completion, and again, Saturn's return. It's seen as a rebirth, but sometimes rebirths come through chaos. The copycat effect. If a young, struggling artist knows about the 27 Club, they may lean into it, they start identifying with it. It's a strange, tragic, romantic, and dying young and being immortalized. Let's talk about mental health. Now, stepping out of that fucking tinfoil hat for a second, a lot of these deaths aren't fucking mysterious, they're fucking tragic. But they make sense in some fucking context, you know? Fame is fucking brutal. Isolation, exploitation, drug use, to cope, to create, to escape, and back then, there weren't wellness coaches and sobriety programs built into tour contracts. There was just more booze, more pills, more pressure. Think about it, you're 24, the world fucking loves you. You're 25, everyone wants to be you. By 26, you're burnt out. And 27, you're done. That's not a curse. That's a system failing humans. The media and the myth. The media plays a big role too. We love the narrative of the tortured genius. We glorify their pain, and after they're gone, but ignore it when they're crying out. Amy Winehouse literally said, "I don't think I'm gonna be famous for too long. I don't think I can handle it." And instead of helping her, the paparazzi swarmed her. The tabloids mocked, and the machine kept spinning. Same with Kurt Cobain. The pressure to be the voice of a generation, the addiction, the depression. We got the music, but what did he get? So here's where I land. I don't think there's a curse. I don't think there's a secret cult. But I do think there's a pattern worth noticing. The 27 Club isn't just about age. It's about the point where art, fame, and mental health collide. It's a mirror of how we treat talent. And mental health collides. It's a mirror of how we treat talent. As a product, not as a person. And the numbers, Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's cosmic. But what matters more is what we do with the pattern. So what do you think? Are these deaths just tragic coincidence? Or is there something deeper at play? Well, that's it, folks. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I know I will. And have a good one. Let me know what you think about the 27 Club.